Sup, man players? Man Talk 24/7 here with a ranked match. As you see, the first kickoff, I mean, this guy is onside kicking, so that just gives me a just look of the type of game I am due for. This guy has a crazy user edge rush, and he's just like turbo blitzing, and he has a really crazy style of D. But it's very unorthodox. It's not really tough, but it's really weird to play against. And as you know, the Redskins, I really enjoy playing against the Redskins. In this message, he calls me a fucking bum. So I know the game that this is just going to play out as, because this guy onsides me. Then I go down and score, and he calls me a fucking bum. I mean, I really don't understand that. I don't understand how that plays out. You know, I mean, this guy onsides me. He's like edge rushing. I mean, this guy, you know, he's a really tough player in terms of, you know, tactics. He has some unique tactics that I have to guard against. But my view is, if you are doing an edge rush, that means you could not user my passes. So that, as you see right there, the crazy lag. At first I thought that he was lagging me, but no, it's just Madden lagging. But I will have to hand this guy props. This guy's QB spy defense is really on point. It is really hard to scramble against him, just because he can just user both spies. So it was really hard to scramble. As you see right there, the scrambling is really locked up, and I really have no option to run. But of course, I'm just being stubborn, and I will continue to run. As you see that dot right there, man, scrambling around with my man Russell Wilson. Hit that dude when he cuts up. You know, I'm feeling pretty good so far. But this guy, let's be honest, he hasn't had the ball. Then he gets hit stick right there. And honestly, I am loving it. But this is just how the Redskins play. Yes, I shit on the Redskins in all my commentaries. But, you know, the Redskins are my hometown team. I mean, but I don't think they're good. I mean, that's not a knock. I mean, it is a knock. I'm over here saying that's not a knock. It's just because certain things, like, they look great on paper, but I will tell you, if my Seahawks hit this hard, I swear I will not lose any games if my Seahawks could hit the way that they hit. I mean, the Redskins, just crazy things happen. Like in a ranked game, I think last night, Marcus Trufant, I think he had about 4 sacks. I mean, Trufant, I just rush him just to have one guy rush. So the fact that that was a nasty bait, I mean, right there, that was just a nasty bait. And right here, I'm thinking, if I score here, this dude will quit. But unfortunately, that is not the way it turns out. I do not score on this drive. I forget what happens. Something happens that has me mad. I still remember it. I'm not sure what happened, but something happens that is really crazy on this drive. Oh, it now hits me. I believe I throw a drag that gets jumped or something crazy like that. Something happens when it really makes no sense. I don't believe it's right here. Yeah, as you see, my man Zach Miller with the snag. I throw I believe a pick 6 on a drag. Something crazy like that happens, and that allows this guy to sneak back in the game. When I had this dude for the kill, Marshawn Lynch was trying to just do something. Like right there, man. This guy gets a pick 6. Is it a pick 6? Whoa. Oh, snap. Whoa, that dude gave me the move. I'm still missing and diving. I finally tackle this dude, or at least push him out of bounds. I don't get the tackle, and this guy runs the halfback counter. I really hate the guard counters. They are so tough to defend. Honestly, counters, because they are tough to user, and you cannot run commit, so it's just really, really tough to guard them. And this guy's edge rush is really starting to affect me, and I'm starting to just throw passes in which I shouldn't. But this guy, honestly, I do not want to lose this game. This guy called me a fucking bum. I mean, I'm not trying to lose this game. Honestly, I mean, this guy called me a bum after my first drive, really making no sense to me. I didn't do anything bad to this kid. I mean, I was just playing my game. I didn't even play my fag D yet because I didn't get on defense. So it's not like he can hate me because I play fag D. I get tons of hate mail because I play fag D. I mean, it really makes no sense. People do not complain about fag D if they are dying it. I've never got like blown out and be like, man, you're faggy, or just anything like that. The only people who complain are the people that are getting locked up. And I mean, honestly, those are the only people who complain. And this guy's it always seems like I'm just have one more person to guard. He scores running a halfback draw. You already know Brandon Browner's slow self ain't gonna catch up to him. And this guy really goes for 2 every time. He onsides every time. I mean, this guy is the king at just playing cheap. And after this game, this guy messaged me and says, I'm gonna hack you. Don't worry, Sammy. After I get your address or something crazy like that, I'm gonna hack you. And I mean, this guy, you know, he might have some problems, but I will not lie, he plays cheap, but he's not a bad player by any means. I mean, his tactics are very, very cheap, but I don't hate because this guy, I mean, he's pretty solid. His O and D, he has a mean edge rush, you know. I mean, it's very unique and just gave me problems. But unfortunately, his gunslinger mentality just started to show. That was a bad pass. I mean, I had about, that dude was not open at all. As you see, I'm starting to heat up on O, starting to pass some dots in, and hopefully I can score on this drive. I do not remember if I do. But this guy's defense, ooh. That is why the Redskins will never get any respect from me. Look at me. I'm over here. I just got hit stick by their lineman. And on the 2-yard line, where Russell loves to fumble, where that man loves to fumble on the 2-yard line, he gets hit stick head on and doesn't fumble. And then on that last thing, I was just shutting people off. But I'm content to sit here all day as long as he doesn't rush. And this guy's QB spy defense is just impeccable. It is very, very great. I'm running a bunch right here. Hopefully I can find somebody. Honestly, I don't see anybody open right now. I'm not sure if I find anybody. And then he starts to rush, so he flushes me from the pocket. I make him move. I'm starting to dance around, starting to get a little sexy going. And it's still nobody open. I throw a pass. Russell, that dude throws it. I mean, no play on the ball right there possible. And this guy has new life. I cannot shut this dude out. I'm just trying to seal the deal, and I just can't. RG3, that dude, every time I use him, he does not play how he plays. That dude overthrows. He's fast and all. The Redskins, I just cannot ball with them. They do not respect me. Maybe it's because I just talk so much trash about him. And do not ask how he caught that. Please, do not ask me. Do not be like, whoa, how did he catch that pass? I don't understand. He literally just threw it up to, I think that was Brandon Banks. I don't even know who that guy was. And then he goes down and scores. He goes for 2. No halfback counter this time. Onside kick. You already knew the onside kick was coming. I mean, if a guy onsides the first kickoff of the game, you can pretty much bet they're going to onside for the rest of the game. That's just pretty good logic that you can use. And this guy, he's very, very aggressive, and that was a dumb pass. I am so glad that did not get picked. But then I pass a dot to my man Dion Butler and score, and I'm going for 2 also. He's not the only guy. So now I'm up 14 and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I said comfortable. I'm feeling pretty nice as long as I can stop him. This guy's O is very, very explosive, but he does not like to take these short yardage, as you see right there. He does not like to take these scrambles I am allowing him to take. So as long as I can force this man to go deep, I should be able to stop him. But I can't do nothing about diving snags like that. I mean, those I just cannot stop. If that man is going to snag like that, I'm finally starting to get an edge rush going. And this guy, as long as I can get a snag, Earl Thomas drops the pick. I'm not sure what that dude was thinking. He tries the same thing to the opposite side. That time, Earl Thomas snags. I don't believe he dropped the last one. I think that was Johnson. And that pretty much seals the game. The game's over. Too bad Earl Thomas had to get hurt. But the game is over. I think I gained 19 points from this game. No, I am not. I'm not accepting your concede defeat. You call me a fucking bum, and you onside every time. You're honestly either gonna have to stay in this game or quit. I mean, you call me a fucking bum. I mean, that to me shows you have no respect for me as a person or a player. So he finally quits right here, and that is the ball game. I hope you enjoyed this game and look forward for more games in the future.